My stepmother evicted me so she could sell my father's house. My dad died suddenly, leaving his estate a mess. 3 years earlier, he'd married Linda. She didn't grieve him. She saw a price tag. The house was an 1890s Victorian, state-designated historic, lovingly restored by my father over 20 years. I lived in the carriage house out back, helping him maintain it. A week after the funeral, Linda handed me eviction papers. "I'm listing the property," she said flatly. "I need you out so we can stage it. The realtor says it's worth $2 million because of the original fixtures." She was right about one thing. The value wasn't the walls, it was the details. My father had spent years tracking down rare, solid brass Eastlake doorknobs, ornate hinges, crystal chandeliers, every piece bought at auction long after he purchased the house. As I reread the will, one clause stopped me cold. Linda inherited the real property, the house and land. I inherited all personal collections, loose hardware, and restoration inventory. She thought that meant coins and paperwork. Legally, it meant every single fixture my father had added, and I had the receipts to prove it. The day before I moved out, I got to work. I didn't vandalize anything. I carefully unscrewed every antique knob, hinge, and chandelier, about $80,000 worth of history. Then I replaced them with the cheapest contractor-grade hardware I could find. Shiny, hollow, soulless. 12 hours later, the antiques were boxed up and loaded into my truck. The next day, Linda walked through the house with a high-end realtor. The mood collapsed instantly. The oak doors looked wrong. The light felt wrong. The house felt cheap. Then the Historical Society inspector arrived. He took one look at the Home Depot fixtures and shook his head. "This property no longer meets the criteria for historic interior integrity." Just like that, the designation was gone. Property taxes jumped from $4,000 a year to $35,000. The historic premium vanished. The listing price dropped by $600,000 overnight. Linda sued me for theft. The judge read the will, read the receipts, and ruled the collection was mine. She sold the house for a fraction of what she expected. I sold the hardware to a museum that actually respected it. And that's how my father's legacy survived, just not in her hands.